Hey there, Shooby Doodlers. Well, today I'm going to show you how to draw a kind of World War One Red Cross nurse. And this is going to be her head, and she's going to want a starched collar, and then her shoulders will be a bit like that, and then her body be a bit like that, and her skirt. That's kind of about what we need. That's enough of a plan, I think. So what I'm going to do is to start with a little bit of hair. I'm going to have that kind of going across there, and I'm going to put her nurse's cap on here as well, so it doesn't be too high there, but then it kind of gets a bit wider towards the edge there. And we want to have kind of curly-ish hair, and then we'll put in her face and eyes and a little happy smiley nursing smile, and then she has a kind of high stiff collar. And there are kind of various patterns to how this kind of pinafore works, but she's wearing a kind of a white bib, which is going to come down to about there, and then we want a kind of a waist as well, like that. And here there's going to be the Red Cross symbol, like that. And her blouse top is kind of quite baggy, and then we're going to have her arms will come down to about there, but then she's wearing, over the top of her sort of bottom part of her sleeve, she's wearing kind of white cuffs that will come to about there. And then I'm going to draw a hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to do something similar here, and the cuff will be kind of there, and so I'm going to do something like that. And then we want the apron part, that's the word I'm looking for, coming down there. Now sometimes the apron was completely covering the, going completely all the way around. There's kind of different patterns. I'm doing the apron this way just to kind of give more of a feel of the skirt there as well, which has a kind of a pattern, a kind of a pinstripey kind of look. So it's a pale blue lavender kind of material, and it's really kind of white with a kind of a lavender stripe. So if you're doing it in black and white, you can do it like this with very simple stripy lines. And when you are sure that the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines, and we can maybe give her some shadow and maybe a horizon line. I'm going to paint her face in very, very simply. This is Naples yellow, and her hands as well, and adding a little blob of vermilion. A little blob down the nose. Oh, and then messing up the hands, making them a bit dirty. And I'll give her kind of dark brown hair. You can do this with crayons, coloured pencils, whatever you like. And then we want this kind of slightly lavender blue. So I'm mixing a bit of blue, and there's a little hint of pink. Bit more blue, I think. That's a bit too lavender. And then we're going to want that all the way around. We want a bright red cross on the front. I forgot we're going to want that there as well. And I think these boots can be quite brown. And then just a bit of shadow ground kind of colour. And we're going to need a little bit of shadow there, a bit of shadow there on the cuffs, a little bit of shadow underneath, and maybe just a little hint of shadow there as well. There you go, how to draw a First World War nurse. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, why not go and learn how to draw a First World War soldier, or have a go at the mystery drawing. Either way, make sure you are subscribed to the Shoo Rayner Drawing channel on YouTube, and go and have a look at my Patreon page, why don't you? In the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.